Let's go.
What's up, people? It's your boy fucking again. I'm your host. Welcome back to the channel. You have hit one of the most fascinating and often overlooked aspects of systemic control, the anomaly. Why do we call it the anomaly, or the maverick, or the outlier? This isn't just a piece from a movie, a plot, or device. It is a chilling curated metaphor of how power structures deal with genuine threats that are established in their order. As we are started establishing anomalies in the system, what are they purposely going to do in order to counter our attack? How the system reacts to those who unplug, see now through the illusion, or actively try to disrupt its patterns, then try not to get caught. Let me let me expound on this. In the Matrix, Neo is the ultimate anomaly, a human who, against all odds, rejects the simulated reality and possesses the potential to bend its rules. The architect explains the anomalies are recurring glitch in the system. In this relentless pursuit of perfection, has learned to integrate them. It allows for a limited rebellion, which is called a Zion, as pressure release value, a means for the system to evolve and stabilize, rather than truly be overthrown. The anomaly becomes a feature, not a bug, and acceptable deviation that ultimately reinforces the system's power. This is when the Neo they found Zion, then they were returned. He was remade again and returned into Matrix and given an ultimate alternative but a deviated version of the reality, but in which the the anomaly desired, so he had to remain in it. In our real world, in the Matrix, the anomalies are those individuals or groups or ideas. We can call them these are these are the these are the people who control our narrative, resources, or even power. These are voices that expose inconvenient truths. Huh? Propose a truly alternative or inspire widespread independent thought. The system's reaction isn't always suppression. Often it is far more sophisticated and insidious. Or insidious is something which is bad, really bad and evil. Elites marginalize or cooperate to maintain control. The first thing they do is marginalization. This is the art of discrediting or dismissal. The first thing, you should be clear of the information which you get. The information is not hidden. The information is out there, but the information is they use this thing called marginalization to dismiss the thing, so you think they are something. The matrix parallel agents target red pills. Agents target red pills. Those people who talk about the truth are getting cancelled. Those who pose a direct threat, they are being faced as it is not the information is not important or not applicable in the real world situation, or they are cancelled completely if they cannot be shut down. Beyond that, vast majority of blue pills are so deeply ingrained in the matrix, and that they are willingly, actively going to fight to protect it, instinctively dismissing anything that challenges their perceived reality. When you try to educate them, they don't want to hear anything. Uh, the real thing is the initial. In Freemason, we call those people who don't know anything about the truth, we call them the unborn or the unbegun. The people, who are the blue pills. They are living in the matrix and they are willing to fight for it because they are so attached with this material, and they have this slave thing programmed into them, not the master thing. Uh, the real thing, this is the initial and not often the most effective defense mechanism. If you speak a truth that contradicts the established narrative, the elites don't always need to silence you. They just need to ensure no one listens to you. Maybe your content is not pushed, like my content is not being pushed anywhere. But if you found this content, then you are waking up. Labeling the character assassination. The quickest way to discredit a message is to recredit the messenger. If you point out a systemic issue, you might be labeled as a conspiracy theorist. This is one of the most uh, common ways they use to keep people unaware. They use this, the conspiracy theorist, you are radical, you have unpatriotic, you are negative, you are crazy, or even mentally unstable. This immediately shift focus from your message of your credibility, allowing others to dismiss you without engaging in the facts. The tactic is powerful because it leverages the social conformity. People avoid associating with those labeled as deviant. If you found a video with less views, you won't watch it because why nobody's watching it? That is what they really do. But those videos are the ones which are not being pushed, which have the real truth about what is going on. Because the social media and the mainstream are pushing different agendas of the you have to really understand about the occult in order to get the message that I'm trying to tell you. Exclusion from the mainstream platforms. This is the what we call canceling. Critical voices. Let me say Andrew Tate, one of the critical voices is Andrew Tate, who was cancelled from one. Most of the content are being cancelled from YouTube. Why? Um, because he has this kind of opening and saying something which the system does not really condone. Critical voices are often denied access to major media outlets. Their videos are being cancelled or not pushed. The prominent social media channels, through the subtle shadow banning, and or outright deplatforming, all violating terms of service when the terms are selectively applied or influential academic and professional forums. This ensures their message remains in echoes and chambers, unable to reach the masses. Like they are not pushing your videos, you get cancelled. Um, a lot shit happens, or you get dismissed as a conspiracy theorist. That is one of the tactics they use for people not to get information. I said there's no right kind of information or wrong information. What you really need in order to make it a reality is you need all the information that you can get on and make a decision on it, uh, find wisdom in it by through action, then it will manifest. Exclusion from the mainstream platforms, I have talked about that. The financial and professional isolation. Those who genuinely challenge powerful interests might find their jobs disappear, grant revoked, business opportunities dry up, professional licenses scrutinized. This creates a chilling effect, forcing individuals to self-censor or face severe economic consequences because of trying to liberate people from this financial matrix and this matrix in general. Example, let's say in the Kenyan context, a journalist consistently exposing high-level corruption might find their articles spiked, their career stagnated, or face fabricated legal challenges designed to drain their sources from and silence them. An activist campaigning against land grabbing by powerful figures might be branded as a disturber of peace, get imprisoned, or a political operative being employed by other politics to cause chaos around the country by state-controlled media, eroding platform trust in their genuine cause. But these people are deeply talking about what problems we are facing and how to fix them. And they are giving solutions, but no one wants to listen because that is their game and they want to play it. So the option, the insidious embrace and neutralization. The matrix parallel, the architecture, the architect
Let's go.